I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. Listen closely. I don't actually shoot on film. Now I know, you might feel pretty bamboozled right now, but it's the truth. And if you hate me for it, I will completely understand. But for the rest of you that don't care if I actually shoot film or not, stick around for the entire video, because today I'm going to be talking about why I am going to start shooting actual film in 2021. Now, obviously this is a photography channel and all my videos are photo-centric and revolve around photography in some sort. So in 2021, one of my goals is to just make more videos in general. So today's video is going to be more of a kind of sit down and talk kind of video and let my thoughts kind of flow, because I feel like these videos can be fun to watch sometimes. If you guys are interested in learning why I'm going to be switching over to film, make sure to stick around for this video. But if you're not, go ahead and click off. I'll be making some tutorials later this week, so you guys can check back in for that. But make sure to subscribe and like before we start this video, as always. And with that being said, let's jump right into this. And let me explain why I'm going to actually start shooting real film in 2021. So last year, I began my photography journey. I say began because I had shot photos before last year, but it wasn't my style. They were just generic photos. I was just kind of messing around with my camera, figuring out what to do and how to use it and whatnot. And then it got stolen. Fun fact, my first camera got stolen, car got broken into, everything got jacked. I got like $7,000 worth of gear stolen from me, and I had no camera for like 4 months. At that point, I had a decision to make, and that decision was, do I continue with photography, or do I say, screw it, I already lost $7,000. I'm not making money from this. Let me just save myself some money and not buy new gear. And I made probably the best decision of my life, which was buying brand new gear. Now, I ended up buying the A6400, which is what I'm shooting with right now. And later down the road, I have acquired this bad boy, A7 III, and now I actually make money off of this, which is dope because it's all I want to do for the rest of my life. But it all comes back to the decision, which was, do I continue with photography or do I quit? And I feel like when you first begin photography, there's like stages to it. And the first stage is just learning how to be a photographer, learning how to take photos, figuring out what your style is. And I feel like a lot of people are in this stage a lot longer than they think they are. They might think that they're masters of the craft, but if someone asks you what your photography is and you can't immediately start bullet pointing what your kind of photography is, chances are you're still stuck in the stage because you don't actually know what you want to be shooting. And this is kind of like the first stage of photography. You get into it, you kind of just mess around, dabble with a little bit of everything just to try and find your style. Then once you hone in on your style and you kind of figure it out, you start experimenting and really pushing your creative boundaries. And that's what I like to put as like stage 2 almost. With stage 2, this is when you know your style, you're good in your style, and you're really just honing in your craft and really just pushing the boundaries of what you can do within your own style. Obviously, a great photographer has multiple styles, but they're usually known for like one or two like very distinct styles. And within these styles, you try your best to make as good of work as possible, obviously. I was in stage 2 for like the longest time. And what happens after stage 2, in my opinion, is stage 3, which is trying new mediums. Obviously, if you were a film photographer, you'd switch to digital and expand your knowledge of photography and your creative abilities with that new medium. If you're a painter, you might switch from like oil-based to like water-based colors and whatnot. But stage 3 is the next level of experimenting, which is experimenting with other mediums within the field that you're working with, so you can really master it all. And if you're a film photographer, you usually start with like 35, then you go up to like medium format, and then you do like large format, and then you're a god at that point, and you can just walk around and we will all kiss your feet because you shoot large format and you're cooler than us. But for everyone else, we have to, level our way up to that point. And for me, I started with digital. I started with crop sensor. My A6400 is a crop sensor camera. My A6000 before that was a crop sensor camera. And The A7 III that I'm gonna start shooting with now is a full frame, which is the next logical step up from crop sensor. So the next step for me from full frame is to either level up to like medium format or switch mediums, and that's what I'm deciding to do in 2021. Is I'm gonna be switching over to the film medium, still doing photography. I'm still gonna be shooting a lot of digital. I'm actually gonna primarily be shooting digital, but I'm gonna start dabbling with film photography so that I can really hone in on my craft and be a good photographer all around. You know, if someone hands me any camera, I want to be able to make good photos out of it. I'm pretty confident I can already make really good photos out of any digital camera you hand me, whether it's like a 20-year-old digital camera that's 1.2 megapixels or brand new Hasselblad that costs $50,000. I can make a good photo out of both. I'm pretty confident in that. But now I want to kind of dabble with a different format to re-challenge myself, because I feel like I'm not being challenged anymore. And that's what the whole point of this video is about, is challenging yourself. And in 2021, I'm going to be challenging myself by shooting a new format. So yeah, 2021, I'm going to be challenging myself, and I highly encourage you guys to challenge yourselves as well. If you're very used to doing landscape photographies, I challenge you to start shooting some portrait photography. If you do nothing but portrait photography, I challenge you to start shooting some landscape photography. 2021 is the year to just challenge yourself as a photographer. I feel like everyone's kind of stuck in this creative limbo because there's a Papa John's going on in the entire world, but having a paranoia going on shouldn't stop you from creating what you want to create. And I feel like a nice way to just kind of challenge yourself through this and kind of get out of a creative block is to just try something new. So if you're watching this video and you've been having a creative block for a long time, and you're a digital only photographer, join me this year and go and pick up yourself a film camera and just kind of mess around with it. Obviously the photos don't have to be like crazy good. My photos aren't going to be crazy good. I'm going to just try something new. And that is the reason I'm doing film photography in 2021. So I probably rambled on a lot throughout this video, and it probably isn't even coherent, and my thoughts are kind of all over the place, and I didn't really like write down any bullet points or anything. But I feel like I'm going to start doing a lot more of these kind of just sit down and talk type videos, because I really want to connect with my audience as well. That's another one of my goals in 2021, is being able to just connect with my subscribers and connect with anyone that follows me on social media. You know, you guys follow me on social media encourages me to make more content, and obviously if I can have these sit down kind of videos, you guys will get to know me a little bit more. Because before this point, before I started making YouTube videos, I didn't really show who I was or anything. So yeah, that about does it for this video. I kind of just wanted to jump on, talk a little bit, and let you guys know that I am actually starting to shoot film in 2021. If you guys are curious on what film camera I'm actually gonna be shooting with, I don't even know if it works, to be honest. I got it as a present. I got this Nikon N50. It's got like a what kind of lens it got? It's got a 35 to 80 millimeter on it, and it came with some like filters and whatnot, and it already came with like a roll film in it. So I don't know. I'm gonna get myself a battery for it, see if it even works, run some test rolls through it. But yeah, this is the camera I'm going to be shooting with, and it's going to be fun. I look forward to it. If you guys want to look forward to my journey in film photography, make sure to subscribe and make sure to stick along for the ride, because 2021 I'm going to be cranking out videos left and right. So thank you guys for watching. I know today's video didn't really make sense. It was all over the place and I didn't really script it or anything, but before I wrap this video up, I want to let you guys know that I am still shooting digital, and because I still shoot digital, I will be making a preset pack so you guys can get the filmic look that I achieve. I have a ton of people that were shocked when they found out I don't actually shoot film, because my film emulations, I guess, are that good, and my film emulations have been featured on some film pages. So the preset pack that I will be releasing, if it's out already, it's going to be in the description below. If not, make sure to stay around, because I will be releasing it later this week. And I'll obviously inform you guys on like Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that when it's released. With that being said, make sure to follow me on social media. All of my social medias are at Moody Darkroom. So I think I'm going to wrap up this video. I've said quite a lot, and also at the same time I've said nothing at all. But hey, that's completely fine. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one.